a Safeway store, you've seen courtesy clerks at work. As a customer, you may not have noticed them too much. You may not have known exactly who they were or exactly what their jobs entailed. They were just there, making you feel welcome and willing to help you.
Hi, Mr. Bartram. Nice to see you again.
Making the store an efficient, friendly, and pleasant place for you to shop.
Would you like me to take these out to your car, sir?
That's how you see things as a customer.
As a courtesy clerk, you'll look at things a little differently. You'll look for ways to make your store a place where customers want to shop. You'll look for opportunities to make them feel welcome.
Hi, Mr. Bartram. Nice to see you again.
Hi, how are you?
And you'll notice those who need your help.
Would you like me to take these out to the car, sir?
Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
All of us at Safeway are members of a team, devoting our time and efforts to customer service.
The nature of our business means that every one of us must be customer-oriented. Well, for us,
The customer is always first.
the customer is always right.
We think we're distinctive in providing the best and friendliest service in the industry, and you, as a courtesy clerk, are one of the reasons why.
By serving customers directly, you perform an important public relations function in your store.
You greet them, bag their groceries, carry out their purchases.
And as the final Safeway employee they come in contact with, you leave a lasting impression.
The way you look, the way you act, represents Safeway's image to our customers. I sure remember my first day as a courtesy clerk. Do you?
I'll never forget it. It looked a lot easier to me than it turned out to be.
Yeah.
There was just a lot more to it. For my first day on the job, I tried to be aware of how I looked. Yeah, it looks like he's got the right idea.
Safeway is an important member of each community it
Have a
serves.
nice day.
Hi, my name is David Hubbard. I'm the new courtesy clerk.
Your store will maintain standards of appearance and grooming that you'll have to live up to. Customers expect to shop in attractive and clean stores, and they expect those who serve them to be the same.
I was a little nervous that first day. I wanted to start out with the right attitude, make a good impression.
Our store manager, Mrs. Stewart.
I did too. You know, I found one of the best ways was to show that I was willing to listen.
That's right. It let my store manager know I was eager to learn.
Safeway, and I want to have a chance. Whenever I talk to a new courtesy clerk, I like to tell them, of course, about the benefits of working with Safeway and what I expect of them as employees. But I always like to tell them, your job in this store is as important as mine. Maybe more important in some ways. I expect them to do their jobs, their routine duties, but their first priority is the customer. I want them to serve the customers as fast, and as pleasantly as they possibly can.
The store was a different world once I started working there. I looked around to get the feel of it, trying to feel at home. There sure was a lot I didn't know. At first, I was a little confused by it all, by all the information tossed at me. So many new duties and responsibilities.
That could be discouraging.
But it doesn't have to be. Not if you learn the basics right away.
Well, ready to show us your basics?
I'm ready.
Know your work schedule. Learn the procedure for using your time card. Come to work on time, dressed for the job, and ready to work the hours scheduled for you.
Be dependable. If you're absent, your work still has to be done. If you can't report to work, notify your manager ahead of time. And always carry the store's telephone number with you.
Take notice of the store rules. And when there's something you don't know, ask questions. Don't ever be afraid to ask questions.
David, here's a courtesy clerk booklet I'd like for you to read. And also, I want to show you now a bagging...
Your manager may give you a booklet explaining your various duties. Plus, there are Safeway training films. Films on accident prevention, floor care, bagging. An important, maybe the most important job you perform is bagging the customer's groceries.
In bagging, as in any other job,
There are facts and rules you must know before you can do the job well. To begin with, every check stand carries a variety of different size bags. Your store will use the bags it has found most convenient for its customers. Each size bag has its own purpose, and you should know what the bags are for and how to use them properly. Now, here are a couple of rules you should know at the beginning.
Always use the fewest
Bags necessary for an order. And
Use the smallest bags that will handle that order. Using the right size bag not only makes an easier package to carry, it also keeps Safeway costs down.
never double bag.
Unless a customer specifically asks for it.
Know the different bags and keep the racks filled.
Flaps facing you and not too tight. Makes them easier to grab. Divide the load. Don't put too many heavy items in one bag.
Keep in mind someone has to carry it.
So don't overload the customer.
Be careful when putting the bags into the back cart, especially when handling soft items.
If you have to put items on the bottom of the cart, let the customer know so they won't be forgotten.
Sweeping the floors. That's also one of the basic duties of a courtesy clerk.
Keeping the lobby clean is especially important for the customer's safety.
It's also the first place customers see when they enter your store. Every scheduled floor cleanup should be shown on this sweeping log kept near the time clock. Know how to fill it out correctly. Any debris is a potential hazard, so keep paper and trash picked up, inside and out.
Spot sweep those areas that need it to keep them clean and neat looking.
That's okay, I'll get that. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm okay.
And remember this, broken glass and wet spills of any kind come first. Make this area safe again before you do anything else.
Bonnie, we'll get you another one.
First, block off the area to avoid customer accidents. If you can get another employee to stand guard, that's even better. Then get the mop.
If there is an accident, if a customer is injured, don't try to give first aid. Just make them as comfortable as possible and then report to the person in charge.
Nearly every duty you perform serves our customers in some way. Learning those duties, that'll mean accepting advice and criticism from those you work with.
It'll also mean taking pride in your work, in doing your job well.
Look for situations that need attending to. You won't always be told what to do. It's your job to keep busy.
Always be on the lookout for those who need your help most.
Not just the customers, your coworkers too.
I'm here to help the checkers get customers through the check stand as smoothly as possible. Helping the checkers is helping the customers. The ones I work with appreciate it. They really do.
How are you? Yes, please. Okay, 99, 285. I know what it's like being a courtesy clerk. I was one once. It's a difficult job sometimes. 37. Especially when 2 or 3 people ask for your help at the same time. So, whenever I ask a courtesy clerk for help, I ask as nicely as I can. I try to let them know I understand.
Courtesy to your coworkers is important too. Some of them you get along with easily. With others, you may have to work a little harder.
Just be friendly and cooperative. You'll have no problem.
But be professional.
What he means is keep your personal conversation down. Customers shouldn't have to wait for your help.
And put aside a routine duty when anyone needs assistance.
Oh, excuse me.
Customers do not interrupt your work. They're the purpose of it.
Excuse me? I was here Tuesday buying some mackerel for Betsy, and it was on that counter, but I think you've moved it. Or maybe you're out.
Well, I really don't know, but let me find it for you, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Pardon me a minute.
Be honest with him. If you don't know the answer to a question, say so, and then find out. Knowing your store gives you confidence in your job. That'll give the customer confidence in you.
Need some help, sir?
Yes, son, I believe I do. Where do you keep your pipe tobacco?
Yes, that would be in aisle 5, about halfway down on your left.
Thank you, son.
You're welcome. Near the paper towel.
Thanks.
Hi, Miss Shannon. Hello. Nothing makes a better impression than a simple, friendly greeting. And don't let them leave the store without a word of thanks. Thanks, Mrs. Shannon. Come back soon.
Just fine, thank you.
Learn the names of customers when you can.
Doris, how are you today?
A little small talk makes them feel appreciated.
I drove today. Found out I was out of mackerel, and Betsy insisted. I try not to drive any more than I have to with the price of gasoline the way it is. It's incredible. I have a theory about it. What's up to $1.96? I think that it's the dinosaurs' fault. Not enough of them sunk in the muck and mire.
Well, here's Betsy's mackerel.
Thank you.
You may have your own opinion, but keep it to yourself.
I have to tell you, with the price of gasoline the way it is today, I try to walk as much as possible.
If a customer's conversation gets out of hand, always excuse yourself as tactfully as you can.
I almost didn't find it. No, she woke up this morning and said, "Where's my mackerel? Where's my mackerel?" And I couldn't find it.
Oh, well, I hope Betsy enjoys her dinner. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.